Welcome to Study Loop.
For this question, we're looking at the different processes of speciation, or which a population of organisms starts to develop over time to develop a certain trait. So here we are looking at a species of birds that starts with a narrow beak, and there's going to be some sort of stress induced in the environment, such as a change in nutrients availability, that's going to eventually cause the bird to develop a short and thick beak. So we have two different processes of speciation this can occur under. We have gradual speciation and we have punctuated. So gradual speciation, as indicated by the terminology, occurs gradually over time, where you're going to see a general shift or a change in phenotype or genotype. So here in a gradual speciation, you'd be able to see these sort of intermediary forms where you have that thin beak and narrow beak, eventually shifting and changing and gradually growing thicker and less elongated. For punctuated speciation, this is more of a jump from one phenotype where you'd see this narrow beak to another where you'd see this short and thick beak. And you're not going to have any of these intermediate forms. This is because the stress would greatly favor those with the extreme change in their phenotype or genotype rather than this intermediary form. So this has to do with the nature of the stress and the exact favorability for whether a slow change is favorable or whether only a quick change will be favorable enough. So keeping this in mind, the best answer choice for this question when we're looking at fossils, if we're expecting this gradual change, you're going to see these intermediaries with that less extreme expression of that phenotype or genotype, whereas your punctuated form is going to show a long survival, typically of the original phenotype or genotype, and then you're going to have the introduction of some extreme stress that's suddenly going to change and shift the population to this more extreme form. So here, there's going to be no sort of change or intermittent change in between, but it's rather you're going to have a long record of a consistent phenotype or genotype, and suddenly a jump to a more extreme or significantly different jump for the same species type. So here, the best answer choice is going to be C, based on those conclusions.